What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. What I'm about to tell you is entirely my fault. No one else's, man. This is all on me this time. Last night, I subconsciously got on the Twitter app because I wanted to see what the squad was up to over at Anime Expo, man. And so when I opened the Twitter app, the first thing that I saw was a spoiler, because I think the chapter had already been out by then. But I got spoiled on a certain thing revolving Kiku. Around it's a certain thing about Kiku that I'm pretty sure we'll get to. Oh, I'm 100% sure that we're gonna get to in this chapter. But you know what, man? It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. And let me tell you why. I believe that it is what it is, man. That is because the best-selling manga in history does not rely on a single moment, on a single panel, on a single page to make a chapter great. It does not rely on one single instance to make a chapter great. There is 15 to 21 pages that we get every single week that is filled with greatness. So getting spoiled on one thing, it's nothing. You wanna know why? Because it's One Piece, dog. By God, man, you know what? I'm surprised that we don't get spoiled more often. I really am. I really, really am. But like I said, this is all on me. 100%, man. Nobody needs to take the blame. Whoever posted whatever it was that time, that was done on me. I should know better. But like I said, I was trying to keep up with what the squad was going up to. What they were all going up to. What they were all going up to in Anime Expo. You know, I wanted to see what was the move. You feel me? What was the move? And of course, keep with the revelations. There was some crazy revelations, man. Like apparently Akira is going to be giving a television series by Sunrise, and I was like, holy sweet mother of flagnards, and a couple other things. So there was some news was popping, man. And so I was just wanted to keep up with all of that, and unfortunately I ended up getting spoiled. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It's just one moment. Gives a flying flagnard. We'll be in like somewhere. It sucks, but at the same time, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, man. Let's get right into the chapter. Chapter 948, Kawamatsu the Kappa takes the stage. So we're finally going to be able to see Kawamatsu, a.k.a. The legend himself, from the original legendary Sanin of the flippin' of Odin's squad. We're finally going to be able to see Kawamatsu. Chapter 948, Kawamatsu the Kappa takes the stage, and then here we get to see a new cover page. Short-term cover story, serial number 24, volume 1, A Successful Escape. And you see my boy Capone? The gang? Yeah! You get to see Capone and Pez, dog, just chilling. Capone is a good father, man. Capone is one amazing pops, dog. Shout out to Gang Beige, bro. Gang Capone. Alright, let's get right into the chapter, and we start off with a double page spread. My man Luffy's in fighting position, ready to go up. And looks around. I love this panel, dog. I know I'm supposed to start on the right, but by God, do I love this panel, man. It kind of shows up, like, whenever we first saw WANO opening up, and we got the curtains, and as the curtains opened, we saw WANO itself. It's not entirely like that, but I like the depth of field aspect of this, to where you see, like, one thing extremely in focus, which is one individual with his glove holding the blade going down, and another blade going up like this, and it's a really nice perspective shot, man. I like it. So right here we have Udon Prisoner Mine, Ringo, Kibi, Kuri, Udon, Hakumai, Flower. And we see Udon in disarray, 100%. I mean, if Big Mom goes anywhere, that thing's gonna be in disarray. Capture Straw Hat Luffy. I just gotta imagine the hockey flowing through my body. My man's about to go through target practice with the Rio, bro. Straight up, my man the king is about to go through training, man. Y'all ever play? Listen, hold on. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Hold on, coach. Listen, man. Now listen. I know y'all are familiar with Uzumaki-kan. Alright. That's our boy. It's the GOAT. It's the main man. The other day, because we have been building up towards this for a very, very long time. A very long time. And for 3 or 4 years, we've been building up towards this. Khan used to do Street Fighter videos. And I used to play, not competitive Street Fighter, but level below, a casual competitive Street Fighter. Cammy's been my main for as long as I can remember. I love Street Fighter. So Khan, whenever you want to see me in Street Fighter, I accept your challenge. I accept your challenge, dog. See me one-on-one. We're in the, like, swimwear, dog. But anyways, just had to get it off my chest, man. Seeing Luffy taking on fodder right here, just reminded me of that, man. So 110%. 110%. Let's see, I failed again, but... And then here we have Luffy. He grins. And then we go over to the panel that I just saw. I've got all these practice dummies here. I won't let them go to waste. Seriously, I mean, that's all they are. These guys are fodder to Luffy, man. Luffy could knock them all out with King's Haki, but the reason why he's not doing it is because he wants to train his regular Ryo Haki. You know, this is the best way for him to train his Ryo Haki. Is to use all of these human experience, because this man's gonna be on the Caesar Clown stuff. No, not to that extent. But you see what I'm saying. My guy is just gonna say, you know what? If all these dudes are gonna be going after me anyways, I'm just gonna use them as practice dummies. Why not? I'm gonna practice the YYX combo, the L1, R1 heavy attack, R2, R1, man. Use the special ultra combo finish. Wah! You know, it is what it is. I suppose you're not easily discouraged, Straw Hat Man. What should we do, Choppermon? We need to go rescue Olin. Just leave her alone. We're perfectly fine without her. Yo, Chopper's stressing. He's like, we finally got rid of Big Mom. More importantly, we need to save Luffy, Taro. Why isn't he running? Warden, should we throw the prisoners back into their cells before they try something funny? That won't be necessary. Listen up, prisoners. Your fellow prisoner, Luffy Taro, has put us in a bit of a pinch here. Subdue him with your combined power. What's this guy? Oh, stop it! I'm up in here. Don't you guys want to escape? Get off me! Of course, we are all resentful. It felt good seeing you take down so many of Kaido's subordinates. But what do you think will happen to us once we escape from here? Kaido and Orochi control the entire country. You know something, dog? Even though it's the obvious, I really didn't think of it that way. I really didn't. I looked at it from more of a... they would be uplifted, and it would be like a similar type of experience that we saw back in chapter 904 with Revolutionary Army. Whenever the Revolutionary Army took on Peachbeard and got rid of all of them, and then Belo Betty used her ability in order to, you know, gather up all the troops, and they went up in like swimwear, Milk Girl with Ace, whatever the case may be. You know, they were going up in like swimwear. We saw some greatness, but at the end of the day, it was the citizens that made this revolution possible, right, in their own town. And so because I was going off of that chapter from the last thing that we saw based on something like that, and because of previous history with Luffy, and how he's able to uplift people's spirits and motivate them and things that they did not think they could do previously, but because they see the freedom within Luffy to do certain things, they also get motivated to be able to do it themselves as well. It gives them like that extra push of like they've always wanted to do it, but now they're able to do it. But this just shows you the trauma that has been caused in these prisoners from knowing Kaido and Orochi's and the way they do things. Because I'll tell you what, man, if I was in their situation, I mean, I thought about it last week, of course, while reading the chapter, but I would have immediately left with Luffy. I would be like, bro, there's actually somebody here that can do something. You know what I'm saying? We can actually have some sort of revolution happen here. We can all leave Udon together and go up and like somewhere. But the prisoners, man, they've lived through the tyranny of Kaido and Orochi. They have lived through probably being taken away from their family members, probably having their family members killed, their houses burned down, their whole livelihood that they had beforehand, all being taken down just because of Orochi and Kaido and their tyrannical nature. And in these past 20 years. You know, whether it was exactly 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, it doesn't matter. They are all here because of the new reign after Odin taking place by Orochi and Kaido. So they must understand the power that those two individuals hold more than anyone else. And not just the power in terms of like a physical sense, but the power in terms of if they were to escape and someone gets word of it, they will go through whatever means necessary to get them back into that prison, dog. You know, of course, they're afraid of Queen, King, let alone Kaido. Orochi's Oniwabanshu. They're afraid of certain things they could do to their livelihood, so they would never be able to go back to their regular lives again. That's the way they're looking at it, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you think about it that way, it is true. It is true, dog. Which is why when you see stuff like that, It takes you back to chapter 918, which is still one of my favorite chapters in Wano. Definitely a top 10 chapter. When Luffy said to Tama that he's going to make sure that no one will ever go hungry again in this country. It really makes you want Luffy to take out Kaido when you see stuff like this, man. And I know that one of the things that is always pushed against One Piece is how it does certain storylines, like the Straws arriving and a country is currently like in a civil war, and it has to go and basically whenever they get there, they're able to turn against their country. But the thing is with every single time that we've gotten that plot line in One Piece, it's always different in some way or another. And that's what makes it so special, and that's what makes it so fresh every time that we go through it. Whether it be the amazing locale, the incredible villains, the story behind it. Like in Dressrosa, man, I wasn't thinking about what happened with Crocodile Alabasta. I was thinking about just Luffy poning Doffy, and I love Doffy. Doffy's one of my favorite characters. But bro, I wanted Luffy to smoke Doffy after what I saw in the entire country of Dressrosa, and that's how I feel right now. That's exactly how I feel right now in Wano. I want to see Luffy hit this man Kaido with a dragon scale. I want him to go Dragon Man. Screw Snake Man, Bounce Man. I want him to go Gear Force Dragon Man. F it. Who cares, man? Give him the straw hat, put it on a dragon. We'll go up in like Swimmer. We'll go up in like Summer Luffy. We're behind you 110%, man, because when you see that prisoners are afraid of leaving the prison because they understand what will happen to them after that. That is how you know that a country has been taken out. And this is on top of the smile fruit stuff, man. That by itself makes me want to pwn Orochi. That by itself made me want Zoro. It made me want to be Zoro. Like I was yesterday in that one video that I made where I put on all 3 blades. Put on the Sekiro blade in my mouth, man. Put on the phone finger right here. That's what I do to Orochi. Are you kidding me, bro? Do you know how enraged I was after seeing that smile fruit thing, man? But regardless, that really just opens your eyes to the situation. Like flipping Flagnards, man. Not even the prisoners want to go up against these dudes because they understand, they know better than anyone else. They're the ones that were thrown in prison. 20 years ago, we all banded together to avenge Kuri's daimyo, Lord Kozuki Odin. Look at that, bro. But Kaido foiled our rebellion. We lost our friends and our families. That's exactly what I was just saying. They were all annihilated. I hate to admit it, but after we saw Lord Yasui's execution, the fear and despair we felt long ago came right back to us. No. The execution that was meant to build this uprising, the execution that was meant to turn the entire country on its head, instead brought back the feeling of fear and despair that was felt back 20 years ago. I did not expect that one bit. One bit, not at all, man. Not at all. Because when I saw that Yasui execution, I was expecting for everyone's hearts to be united. Like, yes, we can do this. But no, for certain people, especially the people that were thrown in prison, they felt those feelings of despair once again, man. Because like it says right here, they lost their friends and their families. They were all annihilated, dog. They know the strength of Kaido and his crew more than anyone. They saw what happened. Even if we do manage to escape, we do not have a home to return to, nor any food for ourselves. No matter how far we search, there is no freedom to be found in this country. Luffy let them know that we only swim free, dog. Let them know that we're like that one free anime, which, by the way, that opening is fire. If you never watched Free, go ahead and listen to that opening, man. That opening is fire. But we only swim free. Monkey D, man. Luffy, bro, let him know what it means to be free, dog. You are an outsider, right? You are free to run around and cause as much trouble as you want, but we do not want to be dragged into this mess, man. See, stuff like this is why I always say that to me. Oda takes things and just constantly keeps them fresh, man. Truly. Truly, man. I did not expect this. I really did expect the prisoners to say, screw it, let's go, we're causing a rebellion, Impel Down style. But no, bro. Not at all. What are you doing, Master Daifugo? You shot him. This heat, my body's burning up. Help me, Someo. Hey, what happened? There's an odd bruise on your neck. What a terrible fever. What Flagner's going on? Killer's free? Tread carefully. We've given him a contagious disease that spreads on skin contact. With one touch, you'll get it too. Where's Kid at, bro? Where's Kid? Yo, this man just said, though. Let me go back for a second. My man, the manslayer. Comes with the manslayer. But anyway, Killer. He says, tread carefully. We've given him a contagious disease that spreads on skin contact. With one touch, you'll get it too. So stay away from them. They've been shot by excitement bullets. Excitement bullets. Plague bullets. That'll teach you fools. If anyone tries anything funny, they'll be shot. You see, Master Queen is a skilled craftsman. Is that not Queen? Or I'm sorry, not Queen. Is that not Kama? Is that not freaking Killer? It's not Killer, bro. What is going on, Skip? Hold on. That's right. Hold Straw Hat down. Did you really think the prisoners would fight alongside you? Their prisoners have had their spirits completely broken. If I could just tell them the truth, I'd be able to change their minds. Those bullets won't work on me. Give it a rest already. I don't need to hit you. Anyone will do. Then it'll just spread right to you. But hold on, bro. Let me read this statement again on Queen. You see, Master Queen is a skilled craftsman. He loves creating mechanical weapons and infectious diseases. This guy's a sicko. Here we go. Ka-pa-pa-pa-pa! Before I continue. Since this is not Killer, I apologize for that, man. I got hyped. Because I was like, you know what? No, that isn't Killer. I got hyped. Alright. I got flipping hyped, son. Tell them the truth, Straw Hat Boy. Tell them there is hope and they still have a chance. Okay, there was someone in that cell earlier. Kappa? No way, that laughter. Warden, that noise is coming from the cell we've never opened. Bro, Kawamatsu, nothing is open, bro. I figured there was some kind of wild beast in there or something. Who could it be? They've been locked in there for such a long time. We were ordered to feed him only poisonous fish from the factory wastewaters to ensure that he would die a slow, painful death. Lord Orochi ordered that execution method 13 years ago. If he tries to kill us, I'll make sure he dies accidentally, of course. That person is one of the 9 red scabbards. Kappa, remove these cuffs already. What? Didn't they all die? As I thought, Sir Kawamatsu was here. Perfect, his cuffs are still on. I will take his head. We'll get a promotion if we do. No, I will take all the credit. Yo, y'all ain't even gonna get close to this guy as far as I'm concerned. Kawamatsu, Kiku. There he is, that dirty thing. So you're the guy who likes to eat poisonous fish. I heard one of the legendary samurai. Your head is ours. And here we see like a shining spark coming from Kawamatsu. The intruders escaped. That's the ninja that was spotted yesterday. Capture him. Oh, Raizo? You gotta be Raizo. And Needle, no, it's a fishbone, damn it. Kawamatsu, here are the keys to your cuffs along with your sword. That is Raizo. Along with his sword? You were about to see Kawamatsu going for real. So he tosses his blade over at him. Everyone's shook. They move out of the way. Looks like you made it in time, Raizo. This brings back... Yo, my guy looks sick with the hat. I forget the actual name of the hat. It was like a straw-ish type of hat that we saw in the Udon flashback back in chapter 920. This brings back memories. My beloved blade, the Soto Muso. The Soto Muso. Muso means warrior, right? Because Muso games, like Kaizoku Muso is pirate warriors. So Soto Muso. The sword is named after a type of sumo move. Uses the arm to trip the opponent's leg. So do you fellows like sumo wrestling? Hey, I do, son! I love me some sumo wrestling. Yagura Ryo. Oh, like Ryo. Yagura is a type of Japanese oar/skull. What was that? They got blown away. My man had to get to the Tensho, dog? As always, the latter one loses. Looks like your strength is not waned at all, Kawamatsu. 13 years in there, and my guy's still strong. That ability, thank goodness. It feels as if you are swimming against a raging current. It is known as the Kappa sword style. Yo, and then we get a dope 8 spread. Menamu Gawai. Bro, look at this dude. My man straight up flew. I'm so glad I bought this thing. Dude, my man's Kawamatsu, just like this, straight up, through all these dudes, went on some, have you ever watched Yaiba, Kimetsu no Yaiba? My man was using the breathing technique, bro. Kawamatsu was like, I was there through all of them, dog. Just, yeah. Yo, I already dig Kawamatsu, man. I dig this dude. My man's out here using sumo wrestling moves as sword techniques. These guys got destroyed. Men Namo Gawai roughly translates to destroy Namo River. Namo is also from the Buddhist chant Nano Amitabha. May also double as reference to the Mainam Chao Phraya River in Thailand. You never asked me. Yo, we actually get to see him. My boy's rocking the Gamma Bunta look. Oh, he kind of looks kind of fresh. He does. He looks fresh. You asked me whether I enjoyed those poisonous fish. I will tell you now, they were so disgusting that my insides turned over and over every day. But even after all that, I'm still alive after 13 years. And he has the stance, bro. Yo, my man has the stance. He has hand on blade. Hand on blade's hilt. And he's doing the... You can just hear the sound. You know the sound effect whenever Luffy goes gear forth? Tick, 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 tick. You know, and then it starts clapping. He's like, yeah! Kawamatsu, son. No matter the trials I faced, everything felt like a breeze when compared to the unfulfilled regrets of my lord. I have been waiting for this day. Kawamatsu the Kappa, at your service. Kozuki family retainer Kawamatsu the Yokozuna, bro. My man's is the Yokozuna, so that means that the previous Yokozuna that we saw. Wait, hold on. So does that mean that when Kawamatsu got imprisoned, he held the title of Yokozuna? And of course, people continue to fight, or maybe somebody. I'm a wrestling fan, so I'm trying to think of like how I would do that as storyline purposes. Usually, whenever a wrestler gets injured, they have to vacate the belt. You have two people that are going towards. You have two people that fight in order to gain that vacant belt, or you could do a Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon situation, like in 1994, whenever they had the fake belt and the real belt, or as they call it, the Razor Ramon won the title whenever Shawn was injured, so whenever they came back to the storyline... Regardless, that's besides the point. That's besides the point. Kawamatsu the Kappa is here, going up intellect sword, and apparently he was known as the Yokozuna at one point in time. My man's is a sumo samurai. You know how fire you have to be a sumo samurai? My guy is out here in intellect sword, man. That is like my dream thing, where there's gonna be a wrestler and a swordsman. That's just nasty, man. Kawamatsu already big goat. Just based off of his techniques alone, Kawamatsu is big goat. Big goat. This is bad. One of the red Scabbards has joined them. Kawamatsu! A long time no see, Kiku. You've not changed a bit. You as well, Raizo. Thank goodness you are alive and well. Wait, Kiku, when did you get here? And here we see... Does my Kawamatsu just throw up? My apologies, I have been holding that in for 13 years. I bet! No, the poisoned fish this man's been eating. Ready the excitement bullets. And get into battle formation, everyone. Yes, sir. What's going on? Who are these intruders? How did we let this many of them through? A Kappa? Get away from Sir Luffy Taro. Yo, and then here you have Kiku, bro, straight up. Like, yeah. Blade in hand, holding it like she's getting Tokyo. Who is that huge woman? Oh, bro, I just remembered the spoiler. That's how you know a chapter's been good, when you forget what you've been spoiled on. Kiku Raizo. No way, are you Boss Hyogoro? Yo, man, you, Gramps. Show them who you really are. For these people who are beaten down and broken, if you wish for them to rise once more, you cannot remain concealed with a handkerchief. You must make them realize. Yo, and they're donning masks. You are right. First, we must gain their trust. Look at this panel, dude. Yo, that's a nasty panel. Dog, that's a wallpaper-worthy panel, dog. Dude. This is nasty. This is disgusting. You've got my man Raizo. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Nin. Gang, gang. You have Hyogoro the Flower, the dragon of Dojima of his day. Kazuma Kiryu. Straight up in the middle, bro. You got Kiku. Anbu mask on, looking fresh. You got Luffy. Ready, square up. Anybody who wants these hands, throw them. And then you have the sumo samurai Kawamatsu the Kappa. Dog, this is a nasty... I gotta save this page. I mainly use this computer. Wait, hold on, man. Yeah, I'm saving it. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. That's gotta be saved. Just give yo like. Bro, I think he's just the. I think Kiku wearing the mask really. No. This is just Oda being Oda, man. This is such nice character placement for this. They just all look so cool in the way that they're gathered up like this, yo. That's one of my favorite panels of Wano right there. That is definitely, and I say that a lot, but by God, that's like a top 10 Wano panel. That's nasty. That mask, but he died inside Odin Castle, right? Is that not the mask that was worn by the most beautiful swordsman in the Wano country? Kikunojo, the Lingering Snow! The Lingering Snow! But that's a fire name! Kikunojo, the Lingering Snow. Are you a man? I am a woman at heart. I'm a woman at heart! And he is Raizo of the Mist, Fukurokujo's biggest rival as a ninja. By the way, that's what I got spoiled on. Was that Kiku was a man. My man say, oh, you're a man? I'm a woman at heart. And he is Raizo of the Mist, Fukurokujo's biggest rival as a ninja. Over there is Kawamatsu the Yokozuna, who was not only a samurai, but also the strongest wrestler in the country. I'm a Kawamatsu tard. I'm a Kawamatsu. Bro, Kawamatsu was a WWE champion. Dude. No. It's Luffy and it's Kawamatsu. Out of this gang right here, listen, man, I love Kiryu with all my heart. I was a massive Naruto fan, man. I love all these series. Kiku, a boss, straight up Anbu mask, swords, it's looking goat. But Kawamatsu, bro, that's like my dream. Y'all know me. We love wrestling around these parts, man. And you take wrestling and swordsman? You take wrestling? You give AJ Styles a sword, bro? You're giving Jeff Hardy a blade? My God, man. Over there is Kawamatsu the Yokozuna, who was not only a samurai, but also the strongest wrestler, who applied his wrestling techniques as a samurai. Kawamatsu's number 2. Bro, out of the entire squad of characters, the 9 Scabbards, whatever you want to call them, and Luffy, of course, is well, I can't count him as part of the 9 Scabbards, but screw it, 10 Scabbards. 10 Scabbards. We got Luffy on top as the current revolutionary Neo 10 Scabbards. We got Luffy as the Vongola freaking boss, and then we have the right hand man. It's Kawamatsu to me, bro. Kawamatsu, you know how he looks boss enough with the hat, but then he's a wrestler and a sword. Nah. If I was in the One Piece world, I'd be a Kawamatsu. I would be a wrestling swordsman, bro. Either that or be a promoter. One of the two. Kawamatsu. As I thought, that old man standing alongside them he really is Hyogoro the Flower. Who is this Luffy Taro person then? This is playing out exactly like one of Lord Orochi's nonsensical rants. I must report this to Lord Kaido at once. Yo, and then we have a panel of Kiku. We cannot let that happen. Now that you have seen us, we will have to silence you. One Piece will be on break next week, and we'll resume, and we can sort of jump into this looking thing, man. But you know what? Oda deserves his breaks, dog. This was a flipping awesome chapter. Screw all that stuff, man. This was an awesome chapter, dog. I am happy. I'm Oda, take your break, dog. Take your break. Go up in like somewhere. The Wano arc is gonna start in the anime on Saturday, bro. We're Gucci. Oda, take your breaks, man. We know. Prioritize your health, baby. Prioritize your health. Dog, I don't know what it was about this chapter, man. And this is with me getting spoiled, guys, like I said. And I still heavily enjoyed this chapter because, like I said before, one single moment, one single panel does not make an entire chapter of One Piece, man. If I wouldn't have reacted to this chapter, I would have regretted it because of how much fun this chapter was to read. Kawamatsu the Kappa. Kawamatsu, man. Yo, this was a blast. You had the king going out in like swim, where we found out that how the prisoners truly feel about this revolution, right? And then we got to see everything that's been building up within the last 20 chapters here in Udon, all culminating, coming into like swim right here, man, with Hyogoro the Flower coming back, and then putting respect on Hyogoro's name, man. Raizo finally delivering on the blade that he stole and the key, freeing Kawamatsu, man. Kiku, a revelation that Kiku's actually a man. Screw it. Doesn't make a damn difference whether Kiku's a woman, man, whatever the case may be. Kiku's a goat. That's who Kiku is. Kiku's a goat. Straight up Anbu mask wearing hole. I gotta read this again, bro. Kiku no Jo, the lingering snow. That's a nasty name. Kiku no Jo, the lingering snow. The most beautiful swordsman in the Wano country. Nasty. I love this panel. But nah, the star of this chapter, man. The star of this chapter, 100% Kawamatsu the Kappa. Kawamatsu the Kappa. Y'all must have known. Y'all must have known how I was gonna react to this character, bro. When you combine those two legendary things together, a wrestling a sumo wrestler? Kawamatsu might be my top 10 favorite characters. Just on concept alone. If I didn't love One Piece characters as much as I did, Kawamatsu would already be in my top 5. But I love certain characters so much that I can't put this man on there above them in just concept alone. You know, I'm too attached to like a bunch of characters in One Piece, so I can't do that. So let's progress forward to see where Kawamatsu lands. But I'll tell you right now, man, Kawamatsu immediately jumped up there with Pudding and Katakuri and Hyogoro, and like these goats that we got introduced to post time skip, man. I can't help it. Bro, look at his concept, look at his design. Look at his design. Like, he looked at the concept of sumo wrestling samurai who's a flipping kappa. My guy's Gamabunta in his prime and he's wearing a nasty hat. Yo, let me go back to that panel real quick, man. I'm a Kawamatsu tard, bro. I don't care, dog. Page 12. Bro, look at this man in page 12, bro. My guy was out here doing dances like he's Tanjiro from Kimetsu no Yaiba. Straight up, dog. I mean, he was dancing with a blade. Like, dog. Kawamatsu the Kappa, dog. Kawamatsu the Yokozuna, man. This was an awesome chapter. You could just hear the epic music. But when I go back and I reread this chapter while rendering this video, I'm going to put on some epic music, man. I'm going to put on Overtaken or Luffy Moko or whatever. So one of those epic One Piece OSTs, man. One of those really nice ones. This panel right here is godly. This panel right here by itself made this a GOAT chapter to me, man. 100%. 130%. Dang, flipping flag nerds, man. I did not expect to like this chapter as much as I did. I really did, Coach. Dog, and then we have this. Okay, hold on, man. I have to get an answer to this. I know somebody's going to correct me in the comment section because that's what the comment section exists for. But this dude right here reminds me so much of Killer. And I know there had to have been another character that was just like this dude before, because I remember seeing another character like that, but I'm confused. I'm real deal confused. So let me go back a couple of pages, because Killer had his mask removed and his bandages were the only thing left. So that should have been the one thing that was like the big giveaway. So of course I was an idiot on that. It's just I was so hyped that I was like, you know what, bro, that's Killer. But no, it's one of the guards that had the mask on, but I don't remember his name. I don't remember the dude or the guard that had the mask that looks similarly to freaking Killer. I'm trying to look back here on certain pages, but I guess it doesn't matter at this point. But yeah, 100% that is not Killer, because Killer had the bandages on. He no longer had the steel armor that he got on before. But it is interesting on what this guard brought up, which one of y'all let me know, please, in the comment section down below what his name was. You see, Master Queen is a skilled craftsman. He loves creating mechanical weapons and infectious diseases. That's very fascinating information when it comes to Queen. You know, Queen, we already saw him as a person who loves entertainment and a person who loves to be entertained. And of course, he's a pretty smart individual too, because a person or a character who only loves proving his strength would have faced Big Mom right there. But no, definitely Queen prioritizes survival above anything else. You know, Queen seems the type of person that likes living in convenience, living and having a fun time, which is why I like Queen's character a lot. But loves creating mechanical weapons and infectious diseases. That's very fascinating. It's like a combination like Vegapunk and like Caesar. I really like that. It's like a scientist. That's really cool. But regardless, we continue on through here, and man, dude, I can't get over this this awesome like stretch of panels when they went to go free Kawamatsu, bro. Raizo arriving, throwing the blade at this man Kawamatsu. Kawamatsu getting freed of the blades. My dude said, this brings back memories of my beloved blade, the Soto Muso. His second half of his name is called Warrior, bro. Of the blade's name. Alright, so do you fellas like sumo wrestling? Yagura Ryu. I don't know what he did in there, son, but my man hit a fat Getsuga Tenjo. The Kappa sword style, bro. It feels as if you are swimming against a raging current. And he goes up in like swimmer. I love this dude, bro. I really do. Kawamatsu the GOAT. Kawamatsu is a G. And this page right here. Listen, where's my headphones? Where's my headphones at? Where's my headphones? Where's it? Screw doing it later, man. Screw doing it off air. I'm doing it right now, coach. I'm doing it right now, man. YouTube.com. I'm gonna put on the Luffy Moko, bro. Hit me with it, coach. Luffy Moko. Here we go. And I get an advertisement, okay? Come on, skip. Alright, here we go. A Kappa? Get away from her, Sir Luffy, Taro. Who is that huge woman? Kiku Raizo. No, where are you, boss Hyogoro? Gramps, show them who you really are. For these people who are beaten down and broken, if you wish for them to rise once more, you cannot remain concealed with a handkerchief. You must make them realize you are right. Look at this godly panel, bro. We must gain their trust. That is true. To them, we are nothing more than ghosts. Dude, just look at how beast they look. Bro, they called Kiku Nojo the Lingering Snow. That's a nasty name. And then you have Raizo. Kiku, this mask Kiku has is so beast. But nah, man. Kawamatsu the Yokozuna, who was not only a samurai but also the strongest wrestler in the country. Dog, these last 2 pages are so epic, dog. Flipping mother of flag nerds. I cannot wait to see this in the anime. You know, there's a lot of moments from WANO I can't wait to see in the anime, but this is definitely going to be towards the top half of that list, man. God, I love this. I really hope we stay. Knowing Oda now, though, we're probably going to switch over to something else when we come back from break, which I don't mind, because literally every single thing in WANO right now is interesting. The Flower Capital, Luffy and Hawkins situation, Big Mom going over towards Onigashima, and then this and Udon. Everything's fascinating right now, so whatever we switch over to is going to be fine with me. But I want to see them go ham, bro. Like, who wants to mess with this? Look at Kawamatsu, bro. If I saw Kawamatsu right there, man, I was the enemy, I'd run. I would run on the spot. Nah, I wouldn't run. I'd tell him, yo, train me, master, bro. I'd get on my knees. I'd be like, yo, Kawamatsu-sama, train me. Train me. Yo, Kawamatsu's a goat. Kawamatsu is a goat. Yo, man. But yeah, that's enough tarding today, bro. That's enough tarding today, man. God, that was a fun chapter, bro. Like I said before, man. As you can see, One Piece chapters are never just about one panel. They never are, bro. They never are. You can get spoiled on one thing, and it doesn't even matter, because the entire experience is so goat that one moment, one thing, cannot ruin an entire experience for you, man. I'm so happy that I decided still to react to this chapter. You know, a while back, for chapter 803, whenever Weevil got revealed to be Whitebeard's son, I was so mad I got spoiled on that I did not react to that chapter. And that was one of the things. I don't regret many things. I always leave the past in the past. But that was one of the things where I was like, man, when I look back on it, I said, really wish I would have reacted to that chapter. But it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, from here on out, just know that, you know, one panel doesn't mean anything. Of course, I'm gonna stay as spoiler free as possible. This is just an anomaly of things. But I want to let y'all know, because I always like letting y'all know before we go into a chapter if I got spoiled on anything or not. But it's been a long time since I've been spoiled on anything One Piece related. But like I said, it's an anomaly. Last night I was just trying to keep up with the Squad Anime Expo, and it just happened the chapter dropped. So I'll try not to get spoiled again, which it's going to be hard because it's such a popular series that I'll never get spoiled again. But 100% I'm going to keep my hardest to stay off social media whenever it's like Thursday, whatever, so that way I don't get spoiled again, because I'm pretty sure some of you out there are looking forward to my reaction of Kiku actually being a man. So it is what it is, though, man. I apologize for that, though. But one moment and one panel doesn't take away from the entire experience. But anyways, man, I hope everybody has an awesome day. Take care. Let me know what y'all thought about this chapter. Listen, I had so much fun reading this chapter, I don't even care. This is a Kawamatsu. Kawamatsu the Yokozuna level chapter. I don't have a sauce rating for you. I don't have a number rating for you. I just have Kawamatsu the flipping Yokozuna was in this chapter. That's all that matters. Kikunojo the lingering snow. This is a Santa hat level chapter without the hat. And the reason why I didn't put on the hat is because I can't find it. Yeah, I don't know where it is. After that video yesterday, I really don't know where I put that dang hat. So, regardless, I hope all of you have an awesome sauce of a day, man. Take care. One Piece greatness. I look forward to seeing your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know about that dude, that guard, if we've seen his name before, because I was just recently reread a couple of chapters in the arc, and I don't remember seeing this dude. So I'll have to go through it. Maybe it's just me, but I'll have to go in like somewhere. I'll see y'all in the comments for that and for everything else in this chapter. I had a blast. But I'll see y'all next time. Have an awesome day, man. We'll try to not get spoiled again in the future. But regardless, everybody have a good one. Peace out. Kawamatsu, great. This dog. Yo, Kawamatsu's a goat.